Hello everyone, and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. So, to celebrate the upcoming Rolex 24 at Daytona Superspeedway, the Le Mans Series, I'm going to be doing a race at the Daytona road course using the Redline GTP mod to try to do as close to a 2.4 hour race as I can get, which I'm going to do 100 laps. Thank you very much to Rolex 24, obviously, in the New World for the title of the video inspiration. So how is everyone doing today? Thank you very much again for joining in right off the bat. If you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, if you want to go follow me over on Twitch. Why is this not working? Hold on. My computer picked the wrong time to be having some issues. I apologize if the stream stops working in a second. Firefox is frozen because I tried hitting the full screen, so I'm going to try Control-Alt-Deleting. Lovely, and now Firefox ain't responding. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna keep trying to stream until Firefox unfreezes. I can get my plugs in later. Let's go right into today's video and do some racing at Daytona. I'm just making sure it goes back to the unfreezing, even though I clicked off a frozen Firefox. Alright, there we go. Alright, so even though Firefox is frozen, we will worry about that later. So we're using the Daytona Road Course 2006 version because for some reason the 2008 version that comes with this mod doesn't work for me, so we are using this. 84, I felt like anything above that was really difficult in practice. There we go, I was just making sure I had audio coming out. And let me know if the game audio needs to go up or down at all. So let's take a lap around the Daytona road course. Alright, letting you guys know right off the bat, since the last couple GTP mod videos I did, I had an insanely amount of trouble trying to keep the car on the track, let alone with me using my stupid controller for this one. So this is one of the few videos I actually am going to be using a couple assists on because I don't want to be spinning out every single lap for 2.5 hours. So actually, I do have assists on for this one, but I usually don't. Shoot, and even with assists, I go right off in the first turn, but I was more focused on my left speaker not working for a second. So my speakers are old. Every now and then I have to jiggle the dial for the volume in order to get the left one to work. Oh, sweet, yeah, that means the chat is dead. Alright, guys, I am going to try Control-Alt-Deleting and ending Firefox, and then I'm going to load it back up, so bear with me. I think the stream is still going to work in the meantime as long as I'm still streaming through OBS, but chat and sub count might disappear and we might have some technical difficulties, so bear with me. I'm ending right now. Alright, I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but I'm loading Firefox back up and all the necessary tabs loaded back up. Alright, can you guys still hear me? Alright, so I'm going back into the stream. Every single tab reloaded, and my chat and sub count window loaded, except for the live dashboard. I'm going back to the live control room. Alright, sweet. We're still good. Is everyone still here? Is it still working? Alright, I'm just going to assume it's still working. Except, I think I need to fix the chat. Go from that to that. There we go. We are good now. Alright, now I can not worry about that. Alright, now that I fixed that, thanks again to everyone who is joining in. I'm reloading all my tabs I had loaded up. So if you want to go follow me over on Twitch, feel free to go do that. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Are you kidding me? It just froze all over again. I'm not dealing with that. Jesus. I hate Firefox sometimes. I really fucking hate Firefox sometimes. Because I just tried Alt tabbing, or Control tab, whichever it is, moving to the next window, and it froze again. So in about 2 seconds, I'm gonna quit out Firefox again, because I know that the chat is probably frozen. Yep, alright. I'm Control-Alt-deleting again. Ah, man, I fucking hate Firefox sometimes. Ending task again. Session restore. Yes, restore session. Bastards. Alright, everything else is loaded back up. Alright, you guys know my plugs. You guys know that I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. And that I'm also on Patreon. And thanks so much to Ryan Fitzy and Tommy Joyce for their support on there. You guys know my plugs, and the links are all down below in the description. Don't need to see it on video for once. Shoot. Except now I need to do this again. There we go. Alright, let's restart this practice session, so, shall we? We're not going to do practice for long, because the race is so long, but we're just doing a couple of laps around just so you can get an idea of what the Daytona road course looks like if you don't already. Look at that, I was actually able to make a pass. I was doing some testing with this mod in before the stream started with about a 90 or 95% difficulty, and I was having so much trouble keeping up with the cars. And this turn always gets me. Assists or no assists, I'm always going to go off on that turn. By the way, I apologize, I don't know what's going on. I noticed a little blurriness with the graphics, like especially in the grass and the grandstands. And every now and then you can see some weird shadows off in the distance, like on the horizon from cars way off in the distance. Alright, here's the chicane on the backstretch. Then you power through this and then continue back onward into turn 3. Like you normally would. I think I need to turn the spacing out for Gear 5 a little bit more. I notice I'm close to topping out even before I get a huge draft. Yeah, I'm topping out right there, so I need to... And this turn always gets me, too. Keep it off the wall. Darn it. That turn, and that's why I'm doing a little bit of practice first. That turn, and then the hairpin after the left-hand bend coming up. This hairpin always gets me too. Oh, I actually braked enough that time. So we need to be able to get to at least 200, which we are there. Especially with assists, that time excluded, I'm usually decent with that chicane. Yeah, I'm definitely topping out. Alright, so we need to fix that. So what we need to do is go into the garage, drivetrain arrow, turn this down a little bit. Fine, save as. Save that setup as GTP Daytona. All we did is stretch out the last gear so we can have a higher top speed. I just skipped right onto the track. I know that's illegal in real life, but I don't care. Even coming out of the pits, I mess up on that turn. This is not a good sign of things to come. So just a couple more laps and then we're going to qualify and get right into it. Not going to waste any time, obviously, with how long this race is going to be. I almost went off there. Need to stay hugged to the yellow line as much as possible. That was a pretty decent run through the chicane right there. See what we can get our top speed to here. Alright, so we're not close to topping out, especially if we get behind the draft of anyone. There we go. What a concept, Cody. Taking that turn without flying into the grass. Shoot. I almost spoke too soon. Thanks to anyone that's watching in right now. I know this is kind of late. On the people that's watching this on the West Coast, it's not necessarily too late. It's like 8 p.m. right now. Yeah, if you're on the East Coast, it's 11. Alright, so I think one more lap, and then we'll qualify and get into it. Just let you see, guys, see what this car looks like. See what I mean? About a little bit of blurriness. Like on the grass and the grandstands and the edges of the car, if like it's at a really sharp angle to the camera. I did the graphics tutorial in the GTP file like I do with all my other NR2003 files. It looks a little different. Oops. Accidentally went straight from first to third right there. Alright, last lap of practice. So I'm comfortable enough to qualify now. And obviously, hopefully I'm going to get better with these laps over the next couple hours. Or as I say that, I go into the tires. Are you kidding me? God darn it. Alright, we're qualifying. We're just going to shake that off. I know it doesn't matter. I'm just going to exit out quickly. Just I want the race to be sunny, but I want the weather to be still realistic. So I'm just going to exit out quickly and see if we have a sunny race session. Alright, good. Alright, let's do this. I think we just have one lap, obviously, since this course is so long. So we got the lap to get up to speed, and then the lap after that is the actual qualifying lap. Remind me to check what the speed limit for this track is. The pit road speed limit. Because I definitely don't want to get a black flag at any point in this. My goal is I'm definitely not going to win. You guys and I both know I'm not going to win. My goal is to not go a lap down from the leader. And remind me to change into my other setup because I realized I'm not in that setup right now. So remind me to do that for the race. Whoops. And we're gonna restart that. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Jesus, that was embarrassing. Oops, let's not hit those signs. Even more embarrassing than crashing again because I'm too busy watching the replay of it. God darn it. This is going to be a long, interesting race with this level of driving. Oops, didn't mean to hit the apron there. Even if it's just the regular oval curves, I can't drive straight. Sorry, cone. Alrighty, let's not do that again this time. There we go. Oops. I accidentally shifted straight to third again. In the same spot, too. Oops. Keep it on the track. I just barely went off for a split second. Alright, let's own the chicane to save this lap time. Oops. Could have been worse. Luckily no black flag. I don't think. Alright, how did I do? Apparently I have another lap. So, I just kind of screwed that up, but apparently I qualified in first somehow. Oh yeah, because the difficulty is really easy. That's why. Oh, just went off into the grass for another split second. No harm, no foul. God, I can't wait to get my wheel back. I hate driving these things with a damn controller. Apparently there's 3 qualifying laps, that's weird. So I won't screw this one up. Alright, we're not doing any happy hour right after this, we're going right into the race. We are already almost 30 minutes in. The race hasn't even started yet. I'm getting better at these turns. Whoops. My contacts are so dry right now. I need to rub my eyelids as soon as I'm done with this lap. Alright, this is definitely going to be my best lap. Oh, I guess not. Well, I still came in first, apparently, for the qualifying. By less than 1/10 of a second. Alrighty, let's go right into race.
We've just been given the all clear. Time to start her up.
Great, I just realized I did the full pace lap, too. Alright, and off we go. 100 lap race. Whoops, I just realized I can't take that turn as fast as the pace car.
We've just been given the all clear. Time to start her up.
Whoops, I'm not going to do that again. See what I mean about the blurriness? Just like that billboard is nice and crisp. These barriers are nice and crisp. Ferris wheel is nice and crisp, but just a couple things. The scoring tower looks nice and crisp. Whoa, sorry, buddy. It's a few things are a little blurry. Alright, so this is going to be a long 100 laps. We're starting on the pole, so we have no excuse not to win, especially in a race like this, where a pole is huge. Not like a regular restrictor plate race, which is pack racing. We get strung out pretty quickly in these, especially the long race. If there's no yellow flags. But I do have yellow flags and double file restarts turned on. Now this pace car's gonna like fly through the chicane. Ooh, that guy almost spun me out on the pace lap. Alright, so biggest thing is we're trying not to crash. We're trying to stay on the lead lap. So I know I'm definitely not going to win, even though I'm starting on the pole. Sure, I forgot to check what the speed limit is, but we'll get the speed limit. Coming into the pits.
Get ready now. Going green soon. The pace car's in.
The pace car's in. Yeah, that wasn't the smoothest turn, but it could have been worse. Alright, so we have the lead so far. Just try not to make any stupid mistakes on this first lap. There we go. That chicane gave me a decent lead. Alright, but I can't get too excited from an early lead. Because once again, this is an endurance race. There's a lot more to this race than just leading on the first lap. Especially if I take the rest of the turns that crappy. So now he's right back on my heels. My cat's picked the worst times to start messing with me. Go away. Oh, I lost the lead right there. I blame my cat. Let's try to get a good chicane run right here. Oops, sorry buddy. You cut in front of me. Whoops. Any damage on my car from that? I haven't heard my spotter say anything. That was completely accidental. Jesus, they're aggressive right now. They're out for blood after they saw what I did to that guy. Man, we are getting past like nothing right now. Alright, no one cut in front of me and screw up my run through the chicane this time. It's one downside to having traction control on. Can't go quite as fast on your accelerations. Didn't quite run him off the road, but still made a little bit of contact. Alright, so I'm better through the chicane, obviously, but I need to get better in the road course section. It almost helps being in second, being right behind a car, so you can know just when to brake. Just right at the last second be able to make a move. Having traction control on definitely hurts my acceleration, but I'd rather have that on than spin out every single lap. Battle for the lead right here. Just knowing when this guy is braking helps me to judge good when to brake on that first turn right there. An intense battle for the lead going on these first few laps. Here comes the other cars. Since we've been battling so fiercely, it's given a chance for the cars behind us to catch up. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Just gotta itch my eye really quickly. There we go. Gonna do that on straightaways. Oops. Ooh, that was close. And I hate my slow acceleration with the traction control on, but I'd rather have that on than spin out every turn. Man, this would be the most exciting Rolex 24 ever if this is this many lead changes. Oh, you bastard. That third place guy that just cut me off kind of ruined my chance to get a good run through the chicane. There, you cut me off, I'll cut you off. Oops. It's kind of following the car in front of me more than I was the track itself. When he took that turn at a weird angle, I accidentally hit the wall. Object fixation. Oh, got a little bump from the car behind me. How dare you? Let's try to get a good run through the chicane this time. I have a good gear ratio for the straightaways. I'm able to go way faster than the other cars, especially if I have a good draft. Oh yeah. I maneuvered that perfectly. No, they got the draft. Oops, sorry, buddy. Yeah, that was my fault. At least we all kept it together. Oops, get off the grass. So many lead changes. Now it's a 4-car breakaway for the lead, as I'm including myself, as I can easily be caught right back up after the chicane. Now I got some draft. There we go. Yeah, it's an intense 4-way battle for the lead. Darn it, I didn't want to take that turn wide. Did the same thing to that guy accidentally. Sorry, buddy. That guy was starting to annoy me, though. No caution for either of them. There we go, that was a good turn. So was that. Shoot, don't go off the track. Shoot, I don't like going through this turn too wide. Alright, good. I'm probably wearing the hell out of my tires out right now. Get out of my way. You got it. Did I hear that right? Was that for debris? I have a chance to get the lead if I can slingshot past these guys somehow during that chicane, but I don't think I'm going to. Worst case scenario, I'm third going into this caution. I think I got the slightest bit of damage slowing me down. Alright, we're under yellow. So we're probably going to pit this time, I imagine. Alright, we're 12 laps in. We're on lap 12 out of 100. Here's the pace car. I'm assuming everyone's pitting this time. Ugh. Let's get comfortable. It's gonna be another long stretch. Just making sure it wasn't sitting on my wallet. So yeah, fun fact, this race, in celebration of the Rolex 24, the 24 Hours of Daytona, I am doing today on January 24th, on a day where I did 2 other streams at 2 and 4, and this just so happens to be episode 324. I didn't think I was going to be still contending for the lead at this point in the race. I thought I'd be at least halfway back through the field, if not on my way to getting lapped. What number am I? 7. I'm at 70. Don't speed. 7.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in the exit. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 201 car.
Alright, I lost a few positions in exchange for them repairing a little bit of body work.
We won't fix the damage.
What position am I in now?
We're going green next time by.
I lost a lot of spots, I think. Whoops. No one saw that. So I was in third, and I dropped to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. I think I'm in 16th at the moment. Lovely. Either there were some people that didn't pit great, or that was a horrible pit stop on my part. Yes, I know these are older Le Mans cars. All right. Just try not to crash. Yeah, I'm now in the middle of the field. Try to get some of these spots back. Sorry, buddy. Did not mean to dive bomb you. It just ran me off the road. Alright, so let's see where we're at. I think we're in 9th right now. Went from 15th to 9th in one lap, not bad. This is going to be a dicey turn right here. Yep, I knew it. I knew I was accidentally gonna hit one of those guys. So that's now 3 cars I've taken out from my over-aggressive driving. I think all the cars that are up front right now are ones that didn't get tires, so I think maybe that's why I'm so much faster than them now when I wasn't beforehand. How's that for taking the chicane? That was pretty risky, but it paid off. Now from 9th to 3rd, I got 6 spots in each lap. Hooked to that guy for a second. I can see that. Make contact. Alright, I kept that clean. I wore out my tires a little prematurely, but I kept it clean. Yeah, I took that turn bad. You can take that spot. Just know I'm gonna dive bomb you in the chicane like I've been doing all race. Not anymore. Oh, he clipped me. That definitely would be a penalty if that was real life, but luckily it's not real life. If there's this kind of battling going on until the end, I may have to make a block on the last lap, depending on how things are looking. That could have been way worse. I could have flown off into the grass or hit the wall or blown a tire. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Never like taking that turn too wide. Depending on how long this takes, it's maybe a little bit longer than 2.4 hours. Well, that was completely pointless, and I just completely prematurely wore my tires. Alright, take the lead, fine. Man, these cars are staying pretty strung together. Doesn't look like we're getting spaced out very far. It's leading for some exciting racing. Oops. Always helps us shift to third. Just a little bit. Oops. Oh. Never fails to take that chicane very well. If it wasn't for that chicane, I'd probably be in last by now. How the heck did I make that pass on the outside? Tell you what, if it wasn't for traction control and stability control, that wouldn't have happened. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, two can play that game. So that kind of just hurt both of us right there. That was stupid of me. Road rage in a GTP car. Holy crap. I thought for sure I was wrecked there. Well, my car's still drivable. Now I'm going to be lagging at the back of the field. I hit the apron and it's completely got loose. Even with traction and stability control on. Well, we're definitely going to be pitting, obviously. Alright, so let's take a look at that crash. Did you honestly expect anything differently out of me? Yeah, right here I just got really loose, and once I got that I couldn't save it. I kept almost upside down. Jeez. Well, it's still drivable, and I can try to fix the engine. And these are long pace laps. I'm in last anyway, so I might as well do as much repair to my car as I can. Man, that stunk. The first crash of the day happens to be a big one, and it happens to involve me. Of course it does. Let's see what lap we're on. So we're on lap 20 out of 100. Alright, time to get some repairs done. Alright, so let's see how many repairs I can get done in this lap. My tire marks going head on into the wall right there. And then the lack of tire marks from me being up in the air. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely pitting here, obviously.
The pit lane is now open. Limit 70. Keep it under.
Alright.
The pace cars exiting the trioval. The pace cars in turn 1.
Do your work, boys.
The pace cars in the S's.
We're going to be in last anyway, so we're just going to wait for any repairs to be done as long as we don't go a lap down.
The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars in turn 5.
I think once I see the pace car,
Go, go, go. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 6 car.
alright, so
We're going green next time by.
I got some catching up to do. Alrighty, so not ideal, but I was able to get the full repairs done and still make it back to the field on the lead lap. See what I mean about the little weird shadows every now and then you see on the horizon from the cars off in the distance? Alright, so somehow after going head-on into the wall at 150 miles an hour and flying through the air like 100 feet, my car is still perfectly drivable.
Get ready now. Going green soon. The pace car's in.
Alrighty, come on. Let's not re-damage my car again all on the first lap on the restart.
Still there. Clear on the right.
Thought the car was going to spin me at first.
Left 5. Still there. Clear. Car left. Clear on the left. Car left. Clear on the left.
And so my car is still able to get up to like 200, even with the damage.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left 5. Still there.
I'm going to try and make these passes on the outside again.
Clear. Left 5.
It actually worked. They're so bunched up, they're going super slow.
Car left.
And this is exactly why I don't have the difficulty too high whenever I'm racing.
Car left. Clear.
Oops.
Car right. Clear.
Just doing everything to make sure that guy didn't spin because I didn't want another caution to come out. Went from 17 to 7th in a half of a lap.
Right 5. Clear.
Oh, that almost backfired for me.
Right 5. Clear. Car left. Clear. Car left. Clear.
I'm somehow back and forth after hitting the wall head on at 160 miles an hour.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Sorry, 55. Please no caution.
There's an accident. In turn 5.
I did not mean to do that. Just took that turn way too aggressively. Wasn't able to back off in time.
You got a slow car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, that was close. If I didn't have traction and stability control on, I probably would have spun out head on into the outside wall right there.
Right 5. Clear on
Whoops.
the right.
Didn't mean to be that aggressive right there. long as these guys are battling side by side, that'll help me catch up. That was terrible. Now I'm gonna lose like half of my positions. Yeah, that was awful. I deserved that. Just driving on the grass, no big deal. Yeah, good thing I turned difficulty down, otherwise this race would have been much less exciting. Let's try not to screw up the chicane this time. There we go. That's what should have happened the first time. I have a feeling this race is going to end with me making a dive bomb for the lead on the last lap, having the lead in turns 3 and 4, but then having the second place car pass me right there from me not having a super top fast speed anymore from all the damage I've gotten. Yeah, I don't think I'm in contention for the lead anymore. My car is just too damaged. Oops, bye-bye cone. There's about 1 hour and 2 minutes left. No, it's whenever this race is done. The 2.4 is an approximation, but this race is ending whenever the 100 laps are over. keep taking the chicane as good as I have been, I might just be able to catch back up to the leaders. And that helps. That's actually a pretty good turn right there. Not that one. Little pass for the lead happening. Just letting you guys know, probably around the halfway point, I'm going to take a quick break. If only the real-life drivers could do that. In the middle of their shift. No, I'm just going to park. Just going to pause and take a quick break. I've actually took that turn pretty good twice in a row now. Now it's not screwed up by messing up this one. Wasn't as worse as the last time. If I can keep taking the chicane good like that, I might just be able to catch up to them as long as I don't screw the rest of the track up. I have no idea how many laps we are in. I'll check when we're on the backstretch next time. We're on the 31st lap, so we're almost a third of the way done. surprised my car is still this fast after that crash I had on lap 20, I think it was. Uh-oh. We've got a wreck in the S's. It's gonna be a lot longer than 2.5 hours, I think. I just screwed up that. All that work trying to catch up to the leaders, and I just wrecked it on that chicane, taking that terribly. Whoa. What happened to that guy? Second place guy just stopped. I wonder if he had a mechanical issue. Oh, he's pitting. He passed the pits. Yeah, that's interesting. The at-the-time leader just pulled off to the side of the track and spawned into the pits, I guess. Do I know something that I don't? Well, I still got 25 laps of fuel left. Yeah, I know. Now the next car's a lapped car. Shoot. That sucked. I just lost 3 positions right there. But I'll immediately get back by taking these next few turns really aggressively. Come on, give me a bump draft. There we go. Oops, don't hit the apron again. That's how I crashed the first time. Oops. I'm lucky I didn't blow a gear right there. Oops. It's only a matter of time before I made another mistake. You would think adaptive speed control's on. They seem to go slow whenever I make a mistake, but it's not. It's set at 84. It's kind of low, but it's not on adaptive speed control. At least I don't think it is. What's going on with the leader? He's slow. Took that turn at a horrible angle. I think the leader knows something that I don't. So now I got all these cars to deal with. Is adaptive speed control on? I have no idea. I swear it wasn't. But yeah, now it seems like that the other leader pitted, now these guys are all of a sudden really difficult. So I think it might be. So yeah, now these guys are like insanely difficult. Now that the other leader pitted. I should be back a lot farther than I am, given how damaged my car is. Oops, sorry, Cone. Sorry, guy. Sorry, guy. Sound like a Canadian there. There's where you can tell my car is damaged. On those long straightaways when the other AI cars catch right up. Whew. It's one way to catch back up to the leaders. Adaptive speed control must be on, because whenever the at the time leader goes to pit, then the car that's next in line all of a sudden just becomes insanely difficult. Adaptive speed control must be on. And then now that I just fell back, these guys are going to get really difficult. Or really easy, I mean. Sorry, guy. Oh, get off the apron. That's how I crashed last time. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm glad I didn't try that. Oh, dummy. Well, that ruined all momentum I had. Well, if you couldn't tell that stability and traction control was on, that was a perfect example right there. So I would have been spun if those weren't on. I think these are the 3 leaders right here. Holy crap. Call that for an overtake. Yeah, these are the two leaders, front to back, right in front of me. And they're all pitting at different laps now.
Clear on the right. The next car is the leader.
Oops. Yeah, this black and yellow car right in front of me is the leader. Darn it. Wasn't quite able to pass him. Oops. Didn't mean to go through the grass there. You guys are going to pass me, you're going to have to do it on the outside. Whoa. So I'm not giving up the apron. Yeah. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than 2.4 hours, by the way. It was an approximation. It wasn't supposed to be exact.
You got a slow car ahead. The next car is the leader.
Once we get onto the backstretch, I'm going to check which lap we're on. We're on lap 55 or so, and I'm going to take a break. Once again, you guys can overtake on the top because I'm not giving up the bottom. I got into that one a little too fast. I'm lucky I didn't blow my engine with how quickly I downshifted. Alright, so in about 10 laps or so, we're going to take a break. We just started lap 45. Oops. Sorry, buddy.
The next car is the leader.
I ruined that one too by going through the grass. Whew. Man, this is starting to get exhausting. Not even halfway done yet. And I'd be penalized so many times during that chicane if this is real life. Jeez. I can't imagine how these racers do these endurance races in real life. I hope we're almost at the halfway point. Whoa. Darn it. Whoops. Missed those shifts. Has lost a spot as a result. Perhaps. Man, I love that chicane. We gotta be on lap either 49 or 50 right now. Looks like this is going to be like the 4.2 hours of Le Mans. I don't care that I fly through the grass in that chicane. That's the only way I'm staying relevant right now. Alright, so one more lap and we're at the exact halfway point. Oops. How many cars have I taken out? At least 4 or 5. Or spun out. Not necessarily taken out.
The next car is the leader.
Oops. Hit the wrong gear there. There we go. How many laps of fuel do I got left? Should probably check that at some point. I got 8 laps of fuel. I suppose I should have checked what my fuel window was before the race started. Unless a caution comes out right now. Yeah, I'm just going to hope for a caution in the next 8 laps because I don't want to pit under green. Especially since I don't know what my fuel window is. Speaking of leaders, pitting. And then since those guys pitted, this purple car is going to be ridiculously hard now. Yep, there he goes. What is with this game to where the leader and only the leader are programmed to like be ridiculously difficult? I don't think adaptive speed control is on. I gotta adjust my contacts. There we go. Oh, you bastard.
We've got some problems in turn 3.
Sucks to be you. That's what you get for ramming me off the road. Took yourself, too.
Calm down. The next car is the leader. Calm down.
Get off that apron. Alright, I'm probably going to pit on this lap, or the lap after it. If this guy goes to the pits, I'm going to pit with him. If not, I'm going to go on the next lap. And I'm probably going to take my break while the pit stop is going on. I screwed that up trying to figure out my pit settings. Yeah, if he goes to the pits, I'm coming with him. If not, I'm going on the next lap. Alright, looks like I'm going on the next lap. We are going to pit this time. Perfect. I wanted to get one last good slingshot towards the leader before I pitted.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under.
Alright, we're on lap 56. Alright, so I am going to pit. I'm going to take a break right now. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. The game is going to be paused for like 5 or 10 minutes while I take a break. I will be back then to finish the last 40-some laps. Thanks for watching, guys. Man, thank you to everyone that's still watching at this point. So, we just got done pitting. We were in second when we pitted. We are going to see. Mainly got to figure out fuel strategy now. Because I got to see how many laps to go there are.
Go, go, go. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Shoot, I hope that didn't count for speeding. I'm just going 70 out of here just to be safe. Alright, so we are going to have to pit once more. So hopefully a caution comes out after 10 laps goes by. So we don't have to pit anymore under green. We're about 10 laps shy of fuel. So if we can go another 10 laps or so. And then hope another caution comes out. Whoops. I think that's the first time I messed up that turn. Whoa. That was bad. I got loose when I turned back to the right and almost spun out. Looks like we're going to be in 17th. Yep. After all the pit stops, we're back in 17th. Yikes. So yeah, this is going to be a lot more than 2.5 hours, so it's going to be more like 4 hours. But since I believe, even though it wasn't checked, it feels like adaptive speed control is on. I'm going to be able to start making passes like crazy. So yeah, look how slow everyone's going all of a sudden, conveniently. I swear I didn't think adaptive speed control was on, but I guess it was. There's no way it's not. Actually go 200 again after those repairs. Maybe in the draft. Can actually get up to 200 again. Probably easily can in the draft. Yeah, they're slow because they're trying to let me catch back up to the lead. How nice of them. And then immediately when I get into second, everyone's going to start going really fast again. I know I'm cheating a little bit, but aren't the races that much more exciting when I I'm not spinning out every single lap now that I actually have stability and traction control turned on. I know it's technically cheating, but I'm only using a controller. Alright, so these guys are the top 4 now. Because the leader just pitted. Yeah, so now they're going to be a lot more difficult. Got a battle for the lead with the top 5 right here, including myself. How am I still battling for the lead right now when I hit the wall head on at 160 before and was in the air for a good 100 feet or so? Darn it. I got forced way wider in the chicane than I wanted to go. Yeah, my contacts are starting to get dried out. I'm just going to pause again for a second here. Got a little shortcut through the grass there. Actually kind of worked. Ooh, that was close. And you guys still watching right now are troopers. Probably mostly West Coast people. We got any East Coast people right now watching. You guys rule. Everyone rules watching right now. Whoa. We somehow both kept that together. I just got hit by Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson. That'd be more funny. If I was racing Liam Neeson. Whoops. Shoot. I just realized Is this still frozen? Okay, no it's not, I don't think so. I was just making sure that the chat wasn't frozen. And I got distracted by that all of a sudden, and that's why I went off the road. It's one way to take third. Alright, we need to get to lap like 66 or 67 before I feel comfortable pitting, because the fuel window is apparently 35 laps. So I can get us just within a lap. We can get to lap 66, 67, 68. I really don't want to caution before that. Time to get some ground back right here. Oh yeah. My car is like decently damaged, and yet I'm still yeah, we needed to wait at least another 4 or 5 laps or so to pit, otherwise we're going to have to pit at least twice more after that, or at least once more after that. I'm trying to make my next pit stop my last. And if I can be in position to slingshot the leader in the chicane on the last lap, that's exactly what I'm trying to get in position to do. Because they can beat me on the turns between my gear ratio and my car being damaged, but if I can slingshot him through that chicane and then block if needed coming out of 4 into the tri-oval, that's what I'm going to try to do. Whoops. That's exactly where I crashed the first time. Get back on the road. Oh, the guys behind me are catching up quickly. Yeah, the cars behind me are definitely catching up. Oops. Now I'm going to lose some spots. Oops. Not quite. So yeah, I think the fuel window is about 35 laps or so. So I think after now, if a caution comes out anytime after now, it could be our last pit stop. So yeah, I would love for a caution to come out about any time now, because that would be perfectly timed with our fuel window. So now we're going to have to make at least one more green flag stop. Like the third through 7th positions are definitely catching up. So like I said many times, that chicane is the only way I'm staying relevant. Still can't track down the leader. Oops. Get back on the track. There goes second position. I don't know if I have anything to say about it. Jeez, I didn't mean to shortcut it that much that time. Damn, my eyes are so dry. I'm just trying to blink to get them wet. Whoops. Once again, I shortcutted a little more than I meant to. That guy completely just dive bombed in front of me. I did not mean to do that. But that is kind of convenient, though, now that we needed a caution. Alright, so we'll be in second under this caution. Man. Gonna have to take a replay of what happened. That one car went head on into that tire barrier though, because he cut in front of me and I couldn't get on my brakes quick enough. I need to take my contacts out soon. As soon as this race is done, contacts are going out. So there's about like 28 or 30 laps to go, 29 laps to go. So I think we're well within the fuel window to have just this be our last pit stop. Man, I'm gonna be asleep by the time this one's over. Alright, so we're pitting this time, obviously. Fixing whatever damage we can. Changing both tires, or all tires, and getting fuel. Excuse me. As soon as they're done with the second tires. I thought I did get in front of him. Awesome. Awesome. That was a good pit stop.
We're going green next time by.
Eight laps to go, 27 on the restart. Fresh tires, enough fuel to last the rest of the race. And in third position, it looks like. Fifth. Duh. Shoot. Oops. Hopefully that wasn't enough damage to kill my chances of winning. Accidentally bumped the joystick into my wheel. Like another 30 or like 40 45 minutes left of racing, so we'll be done before 1:30 my time. We should be, or right around 1:30 my time. Darn it. Didn't mean to spin another car, but they keep checking up at weird times. Yes, going into a turn is a weird time to check up. Aren't the races much more exciting when I have the difficulty a little bit down and I have the assists turned on and I'm not spinning out every single lap? Alright, let's not do this again. Whoops, sorry buddy. Took that a little too wide that time. That would so be a penalty like every other time I've taken that chicane. That was an aggressive move. Didn't quite work out. I'm so glad there's no penalties for cutting that. Or at least they don't register. Get back on the track. Oops. Did I do that? Alright, now we gotta see the cause of that caution. Once we catch up to the pace car, I'll check the replay. Such dry contacts. Oops. Alright, now we can... Because I know I did that. I accidentally braked and blocked some people and caused a spin behind me, but exactly what happened, I'm not sure. Yeah, right around here. So I got off the track a little bit right there, got back on, but I was slow. Tried blocking. Oh, yep, that's what happened. And then he gets hit. Oh! Look at that. We got a flip. We have a car upside down. I'm sorry, buddy. That was all my fault. Yeah, this is all my fault. Because the car right in front of this dude is me. I get off the track. Come back. He has a good run. I block him. He gets sideways. Then he gets hit. He gets sent upside down. Oopsies. Sorry, buddy. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. Alright, so this, unless there's like a zillion cautions, which I'm not counting on, this race should be over within an hour. And I'm pitting right here as well. I want fresh tires. Just want to be guaranteed on fuel and try to repair any damage possible. These cars go 210 miles an hour, or 215. And the dude flipped because someone T-boned him at 10 miles an hour. Keep it under.
The pace car in the tri-oval. The pace car exiting the tri-oval. The pace car in turn 1.
Might as well repair all the damage. I just lost all those spots, so I might as well get all the damage. Alright, we got fresh tires, fresh fuel, all our damage fixed, or as much as possible. Yeah, this race should be over within like 40 minutes or so. 40 or 45. Alright, I'll do the weird slalom thing all the other AI cars just did. We got a lot of field to work our way back through. A lot of cars. This is the longest race I have done in a while.
Get ready now, going green soon. The pace car's in. Green. The next car is the leader. Right side.
So much cars checking up. So many cars. Oops.
Still there.
Hopefully my engine is fine after that. Seems fine enough. Not any worse than it was.
Right side. Clear.
My God. Stop brake checking me. Oh, that guy's a lap down. That's why he's stupid.
Car left. Clear. Car left. Clear. Car left. Still there. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear.
Darn it.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car left. Clear on the left.
Holy crap, that was almost a huge crash.
Clear on the left. Car left. Clear.
I would have crashed so many times this race if it wasn't for stability and traction control.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. The next car is the leader. Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. The next car is the leader. Here comes the leader. Clear on the right. Right side.
Well, I got back into the lead for like a quarter of a second, if it counts for anything.
The next car is the leader.
Hope was in the lead. Guys are practicing my blocking because I think that's going to be the only way I'm going to be able to win.
Are you okay there?
You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. I took that turn way too fast and flew into the wall. Jesus. 3 hours in, and finally comes to that. I took that turn way too fast. Darn it. Alright, so we're gonna get towed while the other cars race away the laps and see. I mean, we're not quitting, we're still gonna finish out. But obviously we're probably gonna be in last after that. Time to put on my dunce cap. Ah, that stunk. Well, nearly 3 laps into the race, because I know we started the race at about 10:30, so it's been like about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Well, it happened right at 2:40. It's kind of fitting for this video. Yes, that is very disappointing. Do you guys ever expect any differently with my videos? I mean, spend most of my videos crashing on purpose, so who the hell would guess that the one time out of every 50 that I try to actually seriously race, I accidentally crash? You never know. I think adaptive speed control is on accidentally, so even though my engine is damaged, the cars might like slow way down when I get back onto the track. Yep, I'm gonna be in dead last after these cars pass me next. Well, I said I was gonna finish this race, so I'm gonna finish it, so I'm gonna wait for the towing to get done. I'm gonna wait for the damage to get repaired. I'm just gonna wind out the laps, even though I'm laps down. I said I was going to finish this race, and god damn it, I'm going to do that. This is the longest 6 minutes ever. Yeah, since we started, excuse me, since we started right around 10:30 for the race. And this happened at 1:10 about my time. That was about 2:40 into the race, so it's pretty fitting. Episode 240 or 324 on January 24th, on a day where I also did 2 other streams at 2 and 4. The 2.4 hours of Le Mans for the Rolex 24. I crashed out at the 2 hour 40 minute mark. Illuminati confirmed. This is the longest 6 minutes ever. 17 laps to go, regardless. Darn it. Alright, well, hit the like button if you haven't yet. That'll cheer me up. All that hard work just to crash in turn 1. So I was getting too cocky trying to race the leaders, beat them into that corner, and I just waited a half second, 3/4 of a second too long to brake, and you saw what happened. This is the longest 6 seconds ever, or 6 minutes. It sucks because I crashed right after the pits. If I crashed right before the pits, it wouldn't have taken that long to tow the car. That's why it's taken so long to tow. Thanks for the likes, guys. I just saw a couple. I do appreciate it. God knows you guys are troopers for staying up this late to watch this video. That was pretty exciting up until then. At least I made it exciting when I was in contention. Alright, 1:30 till we're done towing. For all I know, it's going to say that we can't fix that damage. But I think, since I was still able to rev, they can repair some, but they're not going to be able to, obviously, fix the engine 100%. It'll still be drivable, but it'll be slow. I'll just be logging laps, basically. Another 16, 15 laps or so. So for those of you that might happen to just join in this late at night, I was running in like the top 5 basically the entire race, but I just crashed. Hopefully not crashed out. Maybe I can still run a few laps even though I'm already guaranteed to finish in 24th, because there's no way I'm catching back up like 3 laps to the next closest person to get that position back when I have a damaged car. Alright, 26 seconds till the moment of truth. Till we find out if we can keep logging laps or if we're just going to quit out right now. If my car is dead.
Sit tight, this is going to take a while.
Yeah, I have been sitting tight. Itch. Well, my last chance to get 23rd just drove by. Come on.
Go. Put your foot down. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, so now we log laps and then see who wins at the end. I can maybe catch 23rd. I can maybe get 23rd position back. I just realized how fitting would it be for me to finish in 24th. And I did not drive off the road on purpose there, I swear. How fitting would it be with all the other 24s related to this video for me to finish in 24th? So yeah, my car is drivable, but it's not fast by any means. It's not going to catch back up to anyone by any means. You can see the tire marks from when I went off before. just want this to be over at this point. It's getting so exhausting. Oops. Yeah, it's gonna be closer to like the 3.4 hours of Daytona. Should have done like 30%. Just 13 laps to go, thank God. Yeah, thank you so much again to everyone who's still watching this at this point, especially live. Especially live. 'Cause yeah, this is in the middle of the night that I'm doing this. It's now 1:20 a.m. my time. Just run out the laps and get this over with. Take my 24th position for my 2.4 hours of Daytona in tribute of the Rolex 24 on a day where I did 2 other streams at 2 and 4 p.m. Episode 324 when I crashed out at about the 2 hour and 40 minute mark. Jeez. Illuminati much? Oh yeah, and I started this video on January 24th too. I mean, it's now the 25th because it's after midnight, but when I started it, it was the 24th. So even more Illuminati. Alright, about a dozen laps or so to go. So we're going to go from the pole to 24th. How disappointing. Well, I crashed technically twice. The fact that I'm not doing worse than I am is a miracle. The fact that I was still racing for the lead and in contention for the win, even after I hit the wall in one of these bank turns head on at 160 miles an hour when flying about 100 feet through the air. The fact that I was still racing for the lead after that was a miracle, so I shouldn't be too surprised at this point. Coming up to some cars I can maybe get my lap back from. I can get my lap back from the 23rd position car, but I'm not going to be able to race him for position. This video should be done no later than 1:45 my time. Like another 20 minutes or so. Hey, look. Another car. Signs of civilization.
Right side. There.
Was that the 23 car? Yeah, the car I just passed was a 23. So if I can somehow get back around to him an entire lap in the next 10, I can actually get 23rd place. But I don't think I'm going to catch back up to him.
You got a slow car up on the right.
Definitely don't think I'm going to be able to catch him.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Darn it. I can't even get fast enough to... actually be able to go up to 4th anyway, but I just blew my engine because I accidentally hit the wrong button. Jesus. Talk about disappointing. Holy crap. Alright, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. And in the meantime, I want to see what the other cars are doing. The leaders. Alright, so this is the battle for the lead. With 5 laps to go. Alright, so we'll follow the last 2 laps. Even though this guy has a pretty commanding lead. Yeah, I was braking for the chicane, I hit the wrong button, I accidentally downshifted at a way too high of a speed and I blew my engine. So we didn't quite make it, but we got close. We made it about 90 laps. One of these days I'll finish a race. Yeah, so this is the leader on the second to last lap. We're just seeing if anything exciting happens. That purple car is a lapped car, so that yellow car way in the background are the start of the second and third and fourth place, and so on. Just following this guy to see if anything exciting happens, if he blows an engine or something, or has to pit on the last lap. I mean, I race this entire 90% of this goddamn race. I might as well see how it ends. He's through the chicane into turns 3 and 4. What's this guy's name? Haywood. I think this is a fictional car set. Well, I think it's pretty fitting, though. I finished in 24th. The engine went. That blows. I get it. Alright, this is the last lap. Barring some sort of disaster where this guy flies off the track or blows an engine or blows a tire or something, it looks like Haywood has it in the bag. Through turn 4 and 5. Whenever I was referring to the oval turns, I was referring to the turns in the oval configuration. I'm assuming you guys understood that. Alright, you can see the lead or the second and third place guys back there, but they're a good 5 or 6 seconds back. I'm gonna end the stream basically immediately after I'm done with this video. Actually, no, I'll do a backwards big one at Talladega. Might as well. Alright, and here's this guy coming through the last turn. Haywood. Coming towards the checkered flag. And there he's got it. Haywood with the win. And Cody with the disappointment. Alrighty. So that's how that ends. Yeah, I think I finished 24th, that is. Because everyone else crashed or flipped out. Alright, so doing a really quick BBO for everyone that's still watching at this point, and then I really got to get going. I'm so tired. Turn the full pace lap off. God knows I don't want to have to deal with a full lap. I don't know if I've done a backwards big one with these GTP cars. So it's been a long time. So yeah, I know I finished 24th because there wasn't anyone else even on the field, and the last person on there was the 23rd place guy. Everyone else was retired by then. So yeah, I definitely finished 24th. Did everyone else leave? Mostly. I mean, I'm assumed they'd... I'm still surprised anyone's still watching. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I'm gonna get them as they're coming down the backstretch. They'll be coming down the backstretch when they come.
You've been disqualified for driving recklessly.
For driving recklessly.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Might as well go to chase cam now for the crash. Done Doing serious racing for today. This is going to be huge. Why are there cars flying through the air?
Car stop down low. Are you okay there?
Why do we have lowrider cars? Oh my goodness. It must be, it's obviously something with the grip settings with this track, but we got bouncing cars. And then back here they start bouncing more. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I really appreciate it. Go check out my Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch page if you want to follow me on any of those. Please help support this channel on Patreon if you want to help donate to this channel and get some cool goodies in return. Be like Tommy Joyce and Ryan Fitzy and be awesome, and please help support me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope to catch you all tomorrow. Until then, hope you all have a good rest of your night. Peace.